So have you ever wondered if she's really into you? You know that feeling when you're staring at your phone, replaying every text, trying to decipher if she's just being friendly or if something more is going on? Well, grab your decoder ring, because we're about to spill the tea on the ultimate girl code. Today, we're diving deep into those subtle signs that could mean she's totally smitten. We're about to break down 16 telltale signs that she might be thinking about you in a certain way. Trust us, by the end of this video, you'll be a pro at reading between the lines. 1. She always tries to look her best around you. Let's kick things off with something that's pretty telling. Have you noticed that she suddenly starts paying a little more attention to her appearance when you're around? Maybe she's fixing her hair, adjusting her clothes, or even sneaking off to touch up her makeup. This isn't just a random thing. When someone is into you, they naturally want to look their best. It's like how you might throw on your favorite shirt or make sure your hair is just right before seeing someone you're interested in. Think about it this way. If you're going to see someone you like, you're not going to just roll out of bed and show up, right? You're going to make an effort. It's the same for her. If you've noticed that she seems to spruce up whenever you're around, it could be her way of saying, "Hey, I want to look good for you." And honestly, who doesn't love a little extra attention? 2. Frequent compliments. Now let's talk about compliments. Everyone loves getting them. But when a woman is into you, her compliments might start coming more frequently and with a bit more meaning behind them. She might compliment your new haircut, your outfit, or even how you handled a situation. These compliments are often more than just her being nice. They're little windows into how she sees you. For example, if she's always pointing out how good you look, that's a pretty strong sign she's attracted to you. But it doesn't stop there. If she's complimenting you on your personality traits, like how funny you are, or how great you are at something, she's showing that she's paying close attention to who you are as a person. It's one thing to say, "Nice shirt," but when she's saying, "I love how you always know how to make everyone laugh," that's deeper. It shows she's not just noticing your appearance, she's noticing you. 3. She enjoys talking to you. Communication is key in any relationship, and if she's always eager to chat with you, that's a major sign she's interested. Now, I'm not just talking about the casual, "Hey, how's it going?" type of conversations. I mean the deep, meaningful ones where she's genuinely engaged and invested in what you have to say. Picture this. You're at a party, and instead of mingling with everyone else, she's hanging out with you, chatting away, laughing at your jokes, and really listening to what you have to say. Or maybe she's the first one to reply to your texts and keeps the conversation going, even when there's not much to talk about. These are clear indicators that she values your company and enjoys connecting with you. 4. She dresses to impress. Let's be honest, we all dress to impress when there's someone we like. If she's dressing up, wearing something she knows you'll like, or even putting in extra effort with her makeup or accessories, it's a good sign she's trying to catch your attention. Maybe you once mentioned that you like a certain color on her, and now she's wearing it more often. Or perhaps she started wearing a new fragrance that she hopes you'll notice. These little changes in her appearance are often deliberate, and they're her way of saying, "I want you to notice me." And it's not just about clothes or makeup. Pay attention to how she presents herself when you're around. Is she wearing those earrings you once complimented? Or maybe she's styled her hair differently because you mentioned you liked it that way. These are all signs that she's thinking about you when she's getting ready, and she's hoping you'll notice the effort. 5. Intense eye contact. Eye contact is one of those things that can say a lot without a single word being spoken. If she's holding your gaze longer than usual, it's often because she's trying to communicate something more than just a friendly vibe. Imagine you're having a conversation, and she's looking directly into your eyes, not breaking contact, even when the topic changes. Or maybe you catch her looking at you from across the room, and when your eyes meet, she doesn't look away. This kind of eye contact is powerful because it's so personal. It's like she's trying to connect with you on a deeper level, and it's one of those signs that's hard to miss. Eye contact can be tricky. Some people are naturally more confident and comfortable with holding eye contact, while others might find it a bit intimidating. So it's important to consider the context. If she's normally a bit shy but seems to be holding your gaze more often, that's a good sign she's interested. On the other hand, if she's always been the type to make strong eye contact, you might need to look for other signs to confirm her interest. 6. Nervousness around you. Nervousness is a classic sign that someone likes you, but it's not always easy to spot. If she seems a bit more fidgety or anxious when you're around, It could be because she's trying to figure out how to act or what to say without giving too much away. For example, maybe she's usually pretty calm and collected, but when she's around you, she starts playing with her hair, adjusting her clothes, or even blushing a little. These are all signs that she's feeling something more than just friendship. It's like her body is giving her away, even if she's trying to play it cool. There's something kind of adorable about seeing someone get a little nervous around you, especially if you like them back. It's a sign that you're affecting them, and that's always a good feeling. So, if you notice her getting a bit flustered when you're around, it might be because she's thinking about you in a more intimate way. 7. Seeking alone time. Spending time together in a group is great, but if she's always looking for ways to get you alone, that's a pretty clear sign she's interested in more than just hanging out as friends. Alone time allows for deeper conversations, stronger connections, and, let's be honest, the chance for a little more intimacy. For instance, if she's suggesting one-on-one outings, like grabbing coffee, going for a walk, or just chilling at her place, it's likely because she wants to get to know you better and see where things could go. And if she seems disappointed when others tag along or tries to steer the conversation back to just the two of you, it's a good sign she's hoping for something more. Think about it. When you're into someone, you want to spend time with them without distractions, right? You want the chance to talk, laugh, and just be in each other's company. If she's creating those opportunities, it's probably because she's hoping to take things to the next level. 8. Flirty comments. Flirting is one of the most obvious ways someone shows interest, but it can also be one of the most fun. If she's throwing out flirty comments, teasing you in a playful way, or even just finding little excuses to compliment you, it's a sign she's thinking about you in a more intimate way. For example, maybe she's always teasing you about how good you look, making playful jokes about your relationship status, or even dropping hints about what she finds attractive. These little comments are her way of testing the waters, seeing how you react, and letting you know she's interested without coming right out and saying it. Flirting is all about the back and forth. If she's flirting with you and you're flirting back, it creates a fun, playful dynamic that can lead to something more. So if she's turning up the flirt factor, it's a good sign she's hoping you'll notice and maybe even make a move. 9. The chemistry is palpable. Chemistry is one of those things that's hard to define but easy to feel. It's that spark, that connection, that thing that makes being around someone feel exciting and effortless. If you're feeling that kind of chemistry with her, it's a sign there might be something more going on. Think about it. Do you find yourself laughing a lot when you're together? Do you feel like you just click in a way that's different from other people? Does the conversation flow easily? And does time seem to fly by when you're hanging out? These are all signs of good chemistry, and they're often indicators of mutual attraction. And the thing about chemistry is, it's usually pretty mutual. If you're feeling it, chances are she is too. So, if you're getting those vibes, don't be afraid to lean into them and see where things go. After all, chemistry is one of the key ingredients in any successful relationship. 10. She can't stop smiling around you. We all know that smiling is a natural reaction when we're happy, but when someone can't stop smiling around you, it's often because they're really enjoying your company, and maybe even thinking about you in a more intimate way. For example, if you notice that she's always smiling when she's around you, even when there's no obvious reason to be grinning, it's a good sign she's into you. And it's not just about the smile itself, it's about the way her whole face lights up when she sees you, the way she seems genuinely happy just to be in your presence. 11. Mutual friends notice something. Sometimes the people around us can pick up on things before we do. If your mutual friends are starting to drop hints or tease you about her, it could be because they've noticed the way she acts around you and think there's something more going on. For instance, maybe your friends have noticed how she always seems to be around when you are, how she lights up when you walk into the room, or how she's always finding excuses to talk to you. These are things that can be easier for someone on the outside to see, especially if you're too close to the situation to notice. 12. She licks her lips around you. Okay, this one might seem a little odd at first, but hear me out. Licking your lips is often a subconscious action, and it can be a sign of attraction. If she's doing it when you're around, especially if it happens frequently, it could be because she's feeling a bit flustered or nervous around you. Think about it. When we're attracted to someone, our body can sometimes give us away, even if we're trying to play it cool. Licking her lips could be a sign that she's feeling a bit nervous or excited around you, and it's something that she might not even realize she's doing. 13. She's extra sweet to you. When someone is interested in you, they often go out of their way to be kind, helpful, and just generally sweet. If she's always offering to help you out, going the extra mile to do nice things for you, or just being super supportive, it could be because she's into you. For example, maybe she's always offering to pick you up coffee, going out of her way to make sure you're comfortable, or just checking in to see how you're doing. These little gestures might seem like no big deal, but they're often a sign that she cares about you and wants to make you happy. People don't usually go out of their way to be extra sweet to someone unless they're interested. If she's showing you this kind of attention, it's a sign that you're on her mind and she's hoping to make a good impression. 14. Her voice changes around you. This one's a bit more subtle, but it's definitely something to watch for. When a woman is attracted to someone, her voice might change. She might speak more softly, more slowly, or even more playfully when she's talking to you. For example, maybe you've noticed that her voice gets a little higher or more sing-songy when she's talking to you, or maybe she slows down her speech and lowers her tone a bit when you're having a more serious conversation. These changes in her voice are often subconscious, but they can be a sign that she's feeling something more than just friendship. 15. She's bold with her stares. We talked about eye contact earlier, but let's take it a step further. If she's giving you those long, bold stares, like she's really taking you in, it's a pretty strong sign that she's thinking about you in a more intimate way. For instance, maybe you catch her watching you from across the room, or maybe she's holding your gaze just a little longer than usual. These kinds of stares are often more than just casual glances. They're her way of showing interest, and maybe even trying to figure out what you're thinking. 16. She's more physical. Finally, let's talk about touch. When a woman is interested in you, she might find little excuses to touch you, whether it's a playful shove, a touch on the arm, or even just brushing up against you as she walks by. These touches don't have to be overtly flirty to mean something. Sometimes it's the smallest touches that say the most. If she's finding reasons to be close to you, it's often because she's comfortable around you and wants to feel that physical connection. So there you have it, 16 signs that she might be feeling you. Remember, it's not just about ticking boxes, it's about the overall vibe and how these signs come together. Trust your gut, but also trust this guide to help you decipher the signals. Now go forth and conquer. Got a burning question or a success story? Drop it in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more relationship decoding. See you next time.